Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course. Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea how I got this cut on my head. I just woke up, went to the washroom, and was like, all I can think of is maybe my cat attacked me while I was asleep. But anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, oh, you better believe it, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. Folks, what super cool shirt am I wearing for today, though? Happens to be my brand new, boom, Cultist black shirt. This is the chibi design that they put out a little while ago. Yeah, got the whole thing. If you're unfamiliar with the band Cultist Black, which is entirely possible, they're not like a huge band yet. I personally think they have it in them. They are a really badass band. I believe they're out of Michigan, I want to say, and started up around like 2019 or so. Originally, the lead singer was the lead singer of the band Motograder. Then when Motograder imploded, he started up his own project. That's where we got Cultist Black. I've been following them ever since the very beginning. I've been fortunate enough to see them live a few times now. I actually just got to see them perform a few days ago. That's where I got the shirt. I have videos of those performances. They're on the channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I do think they're really badass. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, this one is a bit of a comeback round, because I actually was in the process of reviewing this particular item a couple weeks ago. And the storage space on my phone ran out, because I record all this on my phone. So I got like 75% of the way through it, and then it crapped out on me. So I'm coming back around to it. So I have had some experience with this, but what is it, folks? Happens to be, boom, it's from Buffalo Wild Wings. Got a couple of flavors. I'm specifically going to be reviewing, in this review, the Buffalo Bleu flavor. This is a new one that they just came out with. And yeah, so with Buffalo Wild Wings, I've reviewed a lot of their stuff, so much so that I actually have an entire playlist for just Buffalo Wild Wings stuff. And a couple weeks ago, I always like to make use of their buy one, get one free deal that they do on boneless wings. If you order on Thursdays, double up your order. And I reviewed their ranch barbecue, I think it was, or barbecue ranch. And I was intending to review the Buffalo Bleu, but like I said, phone crapped out on me. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at these. And yeah, I do have another flavor that I'm going to review after this too, so stay tuned, folks, for these important adventures. It'd be awesome if I could get like sponsored by like Ovaltine or like one of those old companies that did the radio shows. Let's get a thing for a thing that looks like this. Ha 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 ha! And let's give it a go. I remember kind of liking these. I could have decoder rings and everything. Oh my god, I would love that. Okay. One thing I will say, I'm tossing this out there to all the Buffalo Wild Wings people. Feel free to cover this shit a little bit better, like, because it's completely hit or miss with me when it comes to like Buffalo Wild Wings, and not just Buffalo Wingstop and stuff. You don't gotta slather it, but like, come on now. I don't think they're paying you by the amount of sauce you put on these damn things. Okay. It's basically what I remember. I mean, it's a mix of buffalo and blue cheese, which, I mean, both of those flavors work really well on wings. Problem is, when you mix them together, how many mixed flavors? The idea is either to go over there and highlight the strengths of both, or bring it together to come up with something new that's better than the sum of its parts, or at least as good as. Problem with this is, I don't really think it does either. Like, it's an okay flavor combination, but like, what I would like from this, I know blue cheese is kind of a contentious flavor for a lot of people, but I like it. It's got a real nice tanginess to it. And then, buffalo sauce, it's a hot sauce, so you got a nice zippiness there. Like, this should be a really punch you in the face sauce. But instead, really what all it's doing is, like, it's just kind of a sort of creamy, lightly buffalo flavored sort of sauce. Like, the buffalo flavor, I think, is probably the more prominent of the flavors, but I guess if you don't like that zippiness from the blue cheese, this will probably work out for you better than it is for me. But, although I do have to say, again, like, they really skimped on the sauce here. Like, I really don't want to have to go over there and check my order, because I order online, right? I really don't want to have to go over there and check my order every time I order Buffalo Wild Wings, but like the Parmesan garlic, they did great. They got that down. But this one, I don't know, man. It's like some of these are not that much. Okay, well, the chicken itself is fine. Buffalo Wild Wings, if you've never had it, their chicken's decent enough. It's got a crunchy exterior. Tastes good on the inside. It's, nice and moist. It just, man, with the sauce. Because the sauce itself is tasty, but I need more of it to really get the proper experience. Am I gonna have to fucking review this again? I mean, I'm putting this review up regardless, because this is my experience with it, but maybe I'll do a re-review. Maybe that's their plan. Yeah, I feel like I don't mind the combination of the sauces, but it's nowhere near as good as I kind of want it to be in my head. I think buffalo and blue cheese mixed together could be absolutely fantastic, but like I said, instead of really getting like a nice punchy sauce with some real tanginess and a little bit of heat to it, which is what I want, instead, again, it's more just sort of a creamy buffalo sauce that's lacking the heat, and you're not getting that zinginess that I was talking about. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I mean, I'm probably gonna have to, because, like I said, like I want to do a proper review of it, and it's like I feel like I'm still representing it as well as I can. I don't think my potential future review, I'm not promising, is going to be hugely different than this. Like, I don't like her, but would I get it again? Potentially. Would I recommend it? Potentially. Because the thing is, based off the flavors that I am getting from the sauce that's there, it's a tasty enough sauce. Even if it's not exactly what I want, I don't mind the flavor combination. But I do think, I think this is one where it really should have been spectacular. I think that flavor pairing could have been really phenomenal. But I think that they decided to dial it back way too much on what could have been a really exceptional sauce. It is still tasty, though, and that's why I am at least willing to potentially do another review of this. Maybe. We'll see. I'm annoyed that this will be the third time I've had to do it. But if I'm recommending it, again, I can only recommend it based off of, what I got out of it. But yeah, I think I would actually recommend it. I would just say maybe make sure that they put enough goddamn sauce on your thing. is because the thing is, it's going to work for you whether you like blue cheese. I mean, most people I'd say are pretty cool with buffalo, but it's going to work for you whether you like blue cheese or not, because like the blue cheese flavor, the part of it that I think most people dislike is mitigated pretty significantly. And again, like it's not a bad flavor pairing, but I also kind of feel like I could go over there and take some buffalo and some blue cheese and go over there and mix them together and come up with something tastier personally. But it's not a bad sauce if you want to give it a go. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have themselves a truly put the sauce on the chicken, damn it! Fantastic rest of your life. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. If you work at Buffalo Wild Wings, or realistically in any, food service sector, come on now, go over there and, associate the golden rule to the food you're about to put out, right? Is this what you, hey, maybe, but is this what you would want if you ordered this? Or would you, do unto food others as you would have them do unto food you, which is the stupidest thing I've ever said. But anyway,